Hey guys, this is Japan Monster channel. I'm Yukikeshi. Today I'd like to talk about the Crows, the strongest high schoolers fighting movie. Crows is a live action movie of blockbuster boys comic. It draws the youth of high school students who devoted themselves to strength in their school life. The story depicts a battle between bad high school students and a fierce offensive and defensive battle became a hot topic. And it became an explosive hit at that time. So in the movie, there are so many fighting moments. There are total three movies of Crows story released. The first one is called Crows Zero. It was published in October 2007. Story is about the worst bad high school student fight for supremacy at Suzerain High School. The worst high school in the prefecture, Suzerain High School, is a gathering of bad high school students who have no character and have the lowest deviation. There is always a faction and a lone wolf, so on. So no one has organized this high school as a head. At the high school, many factions were fighting for hegemony. After the faction battle, the Serizawa Corps, led by Tamao Serizawa, a third-year student, became the largest force. At that time, a transfer student came to the high school. The man's name is Genji Takia. The goal is to conquer Suzerain. Genji's father is the head of the Yakuza Ryuseikai, and he promised to get the Ryuseikai by conquering the Suzerain that his father couldn't do. And the day of the entrance ceremony for new students, the entrance ceremony was turned into a bad place, and the place was rough to appeal to oneself. Genji, a transfer student, goes to the rooftop and erases the name of Tamao Serizawa at the top of the organization chart of Suzerain, which is scribbled on the wall to declare his vow, and engraves his own name. Then he crushes the bad boys who came to retaliate against Tamao Serizawa. The man crosses to the Suzerain's conquest in the school playground and let his name known. However, Tamao is also a bad boy. Before he went to school, he was in quarrel with police for unlicensed driving. On the spot, he managed to escape in police vehicles well, but he went to school. A large number of police cars came to arrest Tamao. And in the school playground, Genji and Tamao meet. Genji saw Tamao with a police car and realized he is something. And Tamao is also conscious of Genji, who crushed his customer of bad boys without permission. The freshman sees the and realize that it is difficult to conquer Suzuran. Because of such circumstances, the strong freshmen dare not to say that I will conquer Suzuran. And the story about the conflict of Suzuran begins. That's about the first one. The second movie is called Close Zero 2. It was published in April 2009. Story is about the new conflict with the rival school Hosen Gakuen vs Suzuran High School. 8 months after the Suzuran top decisive battle, Suzuran was still uncoordinated. Genji's group of GPS won the Serizawa Corps in the top of decisive battle, but the Serizawa Corps was not straightforward, and Genji was hazy. In such conflict, he repeated the days of challenging a duel against Lindemann. One day, a man was released from juvenile prison, a man named Noboru Kawanishi, who was enrolled in Suzuran before Genji came to Suzuran. He was the man who was the top of Suzuran when there was a conflict between Suzuran and Hosen 2 years ago. During the conflict, Kawanishi stabbed and killed the Hosen's boss. The incidents led to an armistice agreement between Suzuran and Hosen. However, the juniors of Hosen, who had crushed Kawanishi at the same time as Kawanishi released from prison in order to avenge boss' death. Kawanishi runs away and arrives at the Serizawa Corps. While Tamao Serizawa, the head of Serizawa Corps, and Toshi Matoba, the number 2 of Hosen, discuss the armistice agreement, Genji, who does not know the circumstances, happens to appear. When Genji thrusts his head into the discussion, the Hosen guys provoke Tamao and Genji. As Genji doesn't know the circumstances and agreement, beat one of the Hosen. With this the trigger, the armistice agreement between Suzuran and Hosen is over and the conflict and fights begins again. That's about the second movie. The last one, the third movie, is called Crows Explode. It was published in April 2014. From this story, main character will be changed. The story is Suzuran High School, which entered the new semester. New third year student had ambitious over the top of vacant seats due to the graduation. However, Kaburagi Kazeo, a transfer student who is not interested in the battle for the top, arrives there. In addition, Kagami Ryohei, who is a new first grader and is rampaging in a warlike manner, will join in, and the power of Suzuran High School will change significantly. Furthermore, external bad guys also started planning an attack on the Suzuran High School. Honestly, I like the members and stories of Crows Zero and Crows Zero 2 much better than the last movie, clothes explode. If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend you to watch it with recognize that the last one, the clothes explode, is a completely different work. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you like the contents, please press like, and if you want to know more about Japan, please press subscribe button. And today's Japanese vocabulary that I want you to remember is furyo, which means bad boys. And also one more thing, teppen, which means top. Yeah, please let me know what is your favorite movie on the comment section. I will talk to you soon. Bye.